Welcome to Brad's project number 33, or 133, or something. I'm fixing to drill my own well by hand. And the reason I'm doing this is the town I live in charges more for sewage than they charge for water. So if you water your flowers or wash your car or hose your driveway off, they charge you a crazy amount of sewage, even though you're not using the sewage. So I've been researching a lot of methods over the years of getting water, shallow well. And here's what I've come up with to be the best way for me to access water. This is a fence post auger. It's 8 inches. It adjusts from 6 to 8 inches. It's made by a company called Seymour. And I've got 5 4-foot extensions here. And the 4-foot that's on there, that should get me down 25 feet. Oh, and I got some collars there too. And if I don't reach water in 25 feet, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to move, try another hole somewhere else, because the pitcher pump I have, will only pull water up from about 22 feet max. So I've already started it here. I'm down about a foot. I just wanted to try it out. I did that yesterday. But today I got all my extensions and I'm fixing to give it a shot. This may be a long video. It's a lot of work. And I got to put a casing in and pea gravel and more pipe and foot valves, and I bought a pitcher pump for 20 bucks that needs the leathers replaced, and a rebuild kit's about 11 bucks from Layman's, so I'll have to order that. So this is probably going to be maybe a 2-part or a 3-part. But anyway, that's today's project. See ya. Okay, I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm officially down 4 feet, and God, it's only taken me 10 minutes to go that far. I'm going to add an extension and go another 4 feet. That's what I got out of here so far. I got plenty of holes I can use that dirt in. God, it is hell being fat and old. Alright, put another extension on and see if I can get another 4 foot down there. Okay. It's right at 8 foot in about 45 minutes. It's starting to get really hard now. Got to put another 4-foot extension on there and keep going. I'm a little hesitant to go dump this dirt, because if I don't hit water, I'm going to have something to fill this hole in. Otherwise, my dog will go up missing, or a kid. Okay, I'm going to take a break and put an extension on and get back to digging. Alright, I got my next section on. And guess what? As I was, I don't know if you can see there. I don't know if you can see the reflection. The last shovelful I took out, as water started seeping in. So I'm assuming I'm at the top of the water table, which is good. It was 8 foot down. I think I'm going to go down another 8 foot. See what happens. And if the water replaces itself quick enough, I'll just have me a 16, 17 foot well. Oh, okay, back to work. Well, I've gone down about another 1.5 feet. And boy, please don't drop your phone. My God, that would be terrible. And it's getting harder and harder to get a full shovelful up. This is what I'm pulling out. It's sandy mud, muddy sand. And as I'm drawing this thing up, the largest portion of it has fallen back down the hole. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to make some kind of bucket. Well, I was sitting here catching my breath, and my wife yelled out the door that she wanted me to knock off, clean up, and come take her to eat Mexican food. And of course, me being the man of the house, I said, I'm right in the middle of something, and I'll take you to eat Mexican food when I'm good and ready. So it turns out I'm good and ready. So looks like I'll be eating Mexican food here in a few minutes. Anyway, hasta mañana. Man, it's another day. Where do I start? Last night we had torrential, absolutely torrential rains. Tornadoes touched down all around us. I don't even know how many inches we had. Well, I had gotten this hole down to about 11.5 foot, not quite 12 foot. I covered it up with this, laid the wheelbarrow over the top of it, and then the rains came. And let me show you what's happened here. And I don't know what to do. It has completely filled up and washed a huge cavity about 2 feet down below the surface of where I am. The rainwater has washed a gigantic cavity out from underneath this initial hole here. And God, I'm just scratching my head wondering, I've bailed. I've got this bucket here. I've bailed and bailed and bailed, and I'm not even making a dent in this. It's about half mud, half water. And I've called a rental place to see how much renting the trash pump would be, and it's $103 a day. Option 2 is to button this up and come back in August when it's driest, and try to finish this in August. So if I go ahead and if you see this, then I decided not to continue and just wait till August to dig this out all over again. I'm at the limit I set for how much money I wanted to spend on this, and I'm a little over $200 right now, and renting a trash pump would put me at another $100, $103. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to mess with this a little bit longer. I think what I'm going to do is turn the light on this iPhone and hold my iPhone down this hole so I can record, or at least get a look and see how big that cavity is down here. And I may not even, standing on this may not even be a good idea if that cavity's big enough. Well, I'm going to shut this off and turn the light on the phone, and hold the phone down that hole, and God help me if I drop this phone down there. Well, I've decided to put this project on hold for a little bit. There's not much I can do unless I rent a trash pump or put this off till the dry season, end of July, August. I've got a bunch of other things I need to get done around here, so I can't afford to waste time on this well when it should be going quicker. I've got to get that Antichrist up in the driveway and take some parts of it and see if I can't figure out why I don't have any turbo pressure. And I still got to make a pad for putting my firewood down on behind my workshop. Sold my big screen TV. I need to get my wood stove in here where the TV was, and hook that up and get the pipe ran, and got a zillion things I got to get done, and I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. Being a truck driver and having a limited amount of time home is just, you got to get so much done when you are home, and then when you're on the road, all you can do is think about the things you didn't get done. Oh well, one day at a time. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. If anybody has any suggestions on this well, I'd sure appreciate whatever input you have. Alrighty, see ya.